5 things to know when booking your engagement shoot, especially if you're booking with me. Hi, I'm Gianna. I'm a portrait and couples photographer based out of New York City for the last 6.5 years, and I'm here to ease your mind a little bit when booking that big time engagement shoot. My number one tip with your engagement shoot is treat it like a date. It is so important for my clients to focus on each other, not the camera and not me behind it. The more present you are, the more natural it feels. Of course, it is very, very inevitable to be nervous. During my shoots, I like to play music. I like to make dumb dad jokes, and I just try to make them laugh. But it's so important for you to just have fun, enjoy yourselves, be present, show up in this session for each other, and show the world this beautiful, amazing accomplishment that you guys have done together. Connection first, camera second. The best photos really do come when you stop trying and you start trusting. My number 2 piece of advice is trust the photographer. It is so important for me to get to know you as a couple beforehand. Booking some random stranger on the internet can be really, really jarring, and a lot of trust is required from both parties. I need to trust you, you need to trust me. What I always like to tell my couples, the hardest part about all of this is being in the happy, healthy relationship that you guys are in. Couples don't get engaged every day. I shoot couples every day, so you're not supposed to know what to do. I'd almost be surprised if you knew what you were doing. Leave that up to me. I get all the time, we're really camera shy, we're really awkward in front of the camera. Of course, most of us are. It's only models that aren't awkward and know what they're doing in front of the camera, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna guide you into things that feel natural and light and comfortable and organic, and it just comes out of you. Leave that up to the professional to direct you in the right direction. It's very, very natural to feel awkward and uncomfortable first. It's okay, it's not uncommon to feel awkward and uncomfortable. That is my job to make sure you don't. Number 3 piece of advice is communication. Communicate with your photographer. I can't read your mind. I do not see you the same way you see yourself, because there could be an angle, a pose that I think you look beautiful, boots a house down, but you hate that photo of yourself, and I won't know unless you tell me. So I always make sure to let my clients know, don't be shy. It is okay to speak up. My goal here is to make your vision and your dream come true, and I want you to feel your 100% best self when seeing these photos 5, 10, 20 years from now. I always ask all my couples to pull inspo pictures based off the vibe that they're trying to portray, the theme, the aesthetic, based off Pinterest photos, pull photos from my Instagram, from my website, other photographers' websites, just so I can visualize the idea, the kind of shots you want. It is also really important for you to communicate with your photographer what you like and what you don't like. I always like to ask my couples beforehand in my questionnaire, are there any angles you don't like? What side does who prefer most? So I can make sure I'm fully prepared to make sure you're the most comfortable. The more I know about you, the more I can help you feel like yourself in this artwork. Number 4, be comfortable. I train for doing multiple shoots a week, heavy equipment on my back, holding up my camera. I'm used to that. I love it. I'm so thankful and full of gratitude that I get to do what I love every day. It makes so many people happy. And I know this is your one, and hopefully only one, engagement shoot. So it is so important for you to feel your best self and treat your body with respect and the health and attention it needs. Eat a good meal beforehand. Have a good cup of coffee. Wear clothes that are comfortable and that you don't have to ride up and trip over every single time we take a step. Make sure you're wearing comfortable shoes. Bring water. Bring chapstick. And get a lot of sleep. It is so important for you to just feel your best, because I want that for you. My 5th and final tip is to think of this session as a story, not as a photo shoot. I'm here to tell this chapter of your love story. It's not just about the individual photos, it's about the full flow of the entire session. It's always the in-between moments that always matter the most. Trust that everything will look cohesive. Trust that it is the whole arc of the story that will show in your final gallery and everything will connect. You can't think too deeply. Yes, in my pre-engagement questionnaire, I do love to ask my couples, is there any go-to shots that you definitely want to check off, whether it's hailing a taxi, running down the street blurry, twirl and lift. That checklist is important and we will get those shots for sure. But don't think too much into it. But also take the time to do your research. This industry is so lucrative, especially in New York City. So it is so important for you to feel comfortable and connect with your photographer. I've been so lucky that a lot of my clients have resonated with my work, but also connected with me as a young woman making it on her own in New York City. And I will never ever take that for granted. See if you have any common interests. See if you like their personality. Check out their social media. I always like to say, yeah, anybody can have good photos, but I'm the personality hire. Let that photographer bring the beauty out of your relationship. Just don't think too much about the camera. Enjoy yourselves. It's about your story, not about perfection. At the end of the day, it's all about your connection and who you guys are as a couple. Again, I'm so privileged to be doing what I love every single day, especially in Manhattan for 6.5 years on my own as a business owner. It's like, I'm so lucky. You don't need to perform. You don't need to be perfect. Trust the process and trust the photographer. Thanks for watching.